Day 2 of the European Darts Championship as we play out the remainder of round 1. Who do you like here? Hollywood or the Polish Eagle? How about Nathan Aspinall? Could he bring some heat to leave the bronzed Adonis dazed and confused? A classic confrontation between friends, Bully Boy and the Diamond. What would this look mean? Is this the face of a winner? Or is this one? Snakes here, there, and everywhere today on High Roller Radio. Yes, round 1 continues in Germany as the PDC's top-ranked players on the Euro Tour battle it out. Big money at stake this weekend, more than $100K to the winner. It won't be Michael van Gerwyn, though. We had a few upsets on day 1, didn't we? Including this. Ross Smith KOing the world number 1 6-5. He took out 114 in the decider for incredible scenes. He even took a bow, and why not? Well played. Ross Smith sends world number 1 Michael van Gerwyn homewards. The headline at Bulls Darts. Rapid Ricky, meantime, got by Glenn Durrant. That went to an 11th and final leg as well. Come on then, asked Charlie Wallace. Who predicted Ricky Evans and Ross Smith in round 2? You call them bracket busters, as was this. Johnny Clayton crushing defending champion James Wade 6-0 whitewash. He averaged 111 plus. The ferret was awesome, or as Robert Morgan called him, Johnny Boots Clayton. Gotta show you this. Terrific. The Sudbury Youth Darts Academy putting on a darts holiday camp for the kids this weekend. And at lunchtime, what else? They're watching the European Championship. That is called loving the darts right there. Have fun, guys and gals. Here's what we have in store this afternoon. Some great matchups. Ratajski-Dobey is on the docket. How about Ian White and Michael Smith? Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price, both in action as well. Should be tasty. First up, though, this pairing. Jamie Hughes, Jermaine Wattimena. There they are on stage in front of a packed house. You gotta feel for Yaza. Seems he suffered an arm injury of some sort, and it's affected his throw. Terrible timing, the European Championship. No sympathy from the machine gun, though. After dropping the first leg, he rattled off 4 straight before the commercials. This double 4 for 4-1. Gave it the look that says no problem. He then took out 48 for 5-1. 6-1 your final, no contest. The Dutchman threw to round 2 easily, taking full advantage of Hughes and his injured arm. Stephen Bunting finding his spot along the Aki. Gotta have that foot right, especially if you're playing the needle. Keegan Brown is quality. They exchange breaks to start. This kid, our high roller of the day, best seats in the house, and loving it. Great to see. The averages, well, they don't tell the story in this one. Brown way up in the scoring, but the bullet was finishing. Smooth here on 60 for 3-1. Then we got this look as he took a 3-leg lead at the commercials, 4-1. There was no change when they returned. Bunting wrapping it up in just 2 legs. 6-1 your final for handshakes, and then a thumbs up for the crowd. These guys having fun. Some mustache mayhem right there. The bullet shoots through to round 2, reported DJ Gandolfini. Very impressive performance, he said. Great to see him back and playing well. Truth right here from Luke Jones. That's not the Keegan Brown we've seen beat MVG twice on the Euro Tour, he said. Poor performance from him. A very solid display from Bunting. Chris Dobey saying hello to the German faithful on his walk-on. By the way, no individual walk-ons today. They were coming out in pairs, which means Krzysztof Ratajski was right there with them. Hollywood and the Polish Eagle, and the script early was all about Dobey in the starring role. He was playing better. 5th leg on 56, though. He'd have 2 darts at double for a commanding 4-1 lead, but no, he missed, and it was only 3-2 at the interval. Great, this guy says. We've got a close one. The youth like the drama, too. From 3-3, Dobey took the next 2, thanks in large part to this, a beautiful 103 checkout on double 16. That made it 5-3, and that was the difference. He closed it out with 3 on the trot, 6-3 your final, averaged 92.6 with 3 180s. Good stuff, Dobey, tweeted commentator Dan Dawson. Finished better and deserved it. This half of the draw's an absolute minefield, he said. Could be the long-awaited step up to the big time for Hollywood. All right, next up we had Stephen Beaton and Nathan Aspinall as well. Something special for this one. The world champ is joining us on commentary, announced Stuart Pike. MVG upset yesterday in the booth today. MVG Nation, including Hannah, overjoyed about that. OMGs everywhere. I was looking forward to it too. So was Jake. Interested to see how MVG is on comms, he said. Wonder how many times he'll say phenomenal. He did say it a few times, but in fairness, his English is way, way, way better than my Dutch. I did, in fact, think he was phenomenal. Nice to hear. This was nice to see. A bronzed Adonis Maximum, but so was this. The Asp responding with a 180 of his own. Then the big fish for a 4-1 lead. Pivotal, too. Beaton had just missed 2 darts at tops. He enjoyed that one. The Adonis didn't. The rueful grin. And then for good measure at 5-3, Aspinall finished the job like this. The 125, he's tough to beat, and he was not on this occasion. By the way, really enjoyed Mighty Mike on comms. Brilliant job, sir. What do you mean brilliant? Asked Charlie Wallace. It was phenomenal. Vincent van der Voort versus Menser Suljovic next. And no sense showing you Menser because he had a bad day at the office. Already leading 4-0. The Dutchman carried on relentless. Tops here for 5-0. No whitewash, but this double 4 would do it. Can you say one-sided? 6-1 the scoreline. Vincent averaging 94. Suljovic just 88. I didn't feel comfortable, van der Voort admitted, but a win is a win. His good mate Michael right beside him there was still on the comms. Menser was struggling, he said. He underperformed. Michael Smith and Ian White making their way to the stage promised to be a dandy this, but it became clear early that Bully Boy was just too good. Calmly walked up and took a 130 for 2-0, 3 perfect darts. Beautiful. The early averages give you an indication of the standard high-octane stuff. 115 playing 113. The fans on their feet for Smith in the 5th leg because look at this. More proof of quality. He was sitting on the 9. He wouldn't get it. But in these eyes, you see a winner. No problem. No contest. Does the job. 6-1 on the diamond. The always colorful Peter Wright walking on for a showdown with Jeffrey Zwaan. Wright suffered that heartbreak in the Champions League final, was leading 10-7, had 3 match darts, but lost to MVG, of course. How would he regroup for this? The answer to that was not well. The Black Cobra venom more deadly than snake bites today. 4th leg, the Dutchman pinned 2-2 for a commanding 3-1 lead. Took the next leg as well and gave it some. Zwaan 3 clear at the interval. Wright didn't give it away though. This double 12, the tail end of a 12-darter, a break. The fans urging him on, cheering for a comeback. And wow, at 5-4, he was throwing for all square. But no, scratch that. The Dutchman broke right back for the win. 6-4 your final. Well-deserved. JDZ was excellent. Ted Evans leading the way for our final fixture of the afternoon. The Iceman, Gerwyn Price, right behind him on the walk-on anyway. He was quickly out in front when play began. He took the first 2. Super Ted countered, though, with 2 of his own. But that's when we got the showpiece shot. Price with the 167 bullseye. Bam! We got a big reaction, his usual. The roar, and then the extended roar. Even still, Evans broke right back for 3-all. They'd exchange breaks again for 4-all. Price wasting chances. Evans capitalizing in the madhouse. That was it for the young man, though. He gave it a go. Price wins it 6-4, and there you have it. An action-packed day in Germany comes to an end. Round 1 complete. Let round 2 commence. The European Darts Championship today on High Roller Radio.